Well, hello. This is Jimerism TV, and I'm here to tell you a little message that I have been thinking about. And I want to bring to you the message that if there is something you want to do in your life, if there is something you want to achieve or something you want to experience, you really have to start doing that now, today, or at least working towards that goal. Because you may think you have time, but I'm here to tell you that maybe you don't have so much time that you think. I will break it down for you a little bit. If you estimate the number of years you should remain alive, I would estimate that I should be alive for maybe at least 50 years more. And if I'm going to be alive 50 years more, that means that every 1 year of my remaining life is 2% of my existing time left. 2%. And then we don't even think about the fact that the time feels faster the older you get. But let's just think, straightforward. 2 years. How many percent? 4%, almost 5. So 1 year, every year is 2% of my life. You see? It's pretty insane. If I take this little calculator here, I don't really know how to do it with the month as well. And now it's almost dead, but if I take 2%, 2, and part it by 12, then we get 0.16666. So 0.16% is every month. So every month of your time left, every month, if you have 50 years to live, every month is 0.67%. 0.67%. And that means roughly that every week is 0.04%. 0.04% is every week of your remaining life, if you would have 50 years left to live. So when you break it down to percent like this, you get a better understanding that the time goes by, and you may think you have lots of time when maybe you get older and you have a pension and you stop working and then you can do everything you want to do, or maybe you think that you can do it next year because you feel so busy now. Well, what do you know? Maybe there is no next year. Maybe you'll die in a few years. You never know. So yeah, knowing this, you really need to prioritize what you want to do. If there is something you really want to do, you really should start working towards that goal. It's quite important, because if you don't, you might end up very old with very many regrets. And when I get old, lots of regrets is one thing I don't want to have. So I try to improve, and I try to work toward my goals. I try to do what I want to do, so that I may, when the time is come, feel that I can leave my life behind without lots of regrets and lots of things undone. So that's something to think of. You may think you have time, but you better start working towards your goals. Well, beautiful night here in Stockholm, and I'll say good night. Jimalism signing out.